I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more.
Alright y'all, what's going on, trainers? Back again with another video, back again with another video, back again with another video. So you see this gorgeous and handsome face? Might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the newest event in Pokemon Go. I made a video some time ago, like last month or maybe like the beginning of this month or whatever, but it was about the Glaceon and Leafeon and all that kind of stuff. So go check that video out. You already know. Also with that said too, it's almost springtime. Today's the 10th, I believe. And with that being said, yeah, check it out. The whole entire football field is mine. I'm just chilling. I'm loving this. 10 more days to be the first day of spring. Take this bag off. Cause you know I gotta get ready to head to work soon, but I want to make this video for you guys. I got a few hours, so I figure I'd make this video for you guys. But anyway, guys, you already know what it is. Check it out. You got the new padding and everything on the field. The new goal. Look at that goal post. The new net in the back. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like connected to whatever, but I mean you guys already see it. But anyway, guys, enough of that. I just wanted to like get into it because it's nice out here. You need to get out here. Niantic needs to start dropping some more events. But there's an event, it's a hidden event that it's not a big event and it's not an event, but I still call it an event because it still has to do with Pokemon Go, Nintendo, or maybe even Niantic. Actually, I think it does have to do with Niantic. But anyway, guys, y'all gonna see this in a minute. So guys, we're not gonna jump into this video now, but we're gonna jump into this video right now. Let's go.
Oh, I am a believer. Oh, don't know how I'll be if I'm not free to take a lead. Oh, I am a believer. Oh.
Alright, trainers, basically before I get into today's video, I just wanna, I mean I know you probably already seen this on Facebook or whatever, or seen it somewhere, but in case you haven't, this is basically the first ever real-life Pokemon Center that's actually out, and it's now open in Mexico. So basically, it says Pokemon Go, the first real-life Pokemon Center now open in Mexico. It says trainers, the very first Pokemon clinic in real life has been opened in Mexico, and we can now heal, treat, and get them ready for the next battle. So I think that's pretty cool. They need to do this more around the world, so this way we can take more AR shots like you see here. Alright, so basically, Pokemon Go's Snapshot feature has been introduced earlier this year, and the vets at the veterinarian hospital, Medica Veterinarian Cuvette, that's obviously Mexican speak. So anyway, in Mexico, got an inspiration to create the first real-life Pokemon Center, all thanks to their creativity, love for Pokemon Go, and of course, the cool Snapshot feature. Now, this is the first Pokemon Go veterinarian clinic in the world, and it's now the first officially documented real-life Pokemon Center in the history. Alright, so basically as you can see here, the photos that was taken via AR shot or Go Snapshot of how the pictures actually look. Obviously you see Togepi, and I think this is pretty dope. Like I said, I feel like they need to start doing this a lot more, so that way it'll give us a reason to actually get out there. And I feel like certain like if they do this a lot more, they should hold events here too, where you can catch like maybe some really rare Pokemon like unknown, because I know there's people that still don't have unknowns or whatever, but they should do this a lot more. This way it gives people a reason to actually get up and go. We can actually go to an actual Pokemon Center and not only heal your Pokemon, you can actually go there. Like let's say you run out of potions, or you can actually go there and like you, I guess, wave your hand, or not your hand, but like they'll wave something over your phone or your Pokemon, and it'll actually treat your Pokemon, or they'll actually be able to ship you some super potions or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool, because if you're playing events and you run out of potions and you run out of gifts or whatever, and there's no Pokestop, well, I'm sure here they have Pokestops, but let's say you need more potions to, re-energize or, revive your Pokemon. you should be able to come here if, you know, when they're doing events, stuff like that, and giving out items and potions to heal your Pokemon. I think that would be super cool. And yeah, I just feel like Niantic needs to check this out. So if you're watching Niantic, check this out, and I think this would be pretty cool. This would be something up, you know, something that you can look at and really get into, and really just take notice of this stuff, because I mean, this is really cool. I mean, I feel like if they can do it here in Mexico, they could do it all around the world, like I was saying earlier. But guys, that's basically what my take is on this new Pokemon Center that now is open in Mexico. If you're anywhere around that area or in that country or whatever, and you play Pokemon Go, I suggest you go check it out, because if I was there, I would go check it out myself. But guys, so basically we're gonna get into the next topic, because I have 3 topics I want to talk to you guys about, and this is the first one. This is being the first one, and the second one I'm gonna talk to you right now before I get to the main topic. So guys, stay tuned. Alright, so basically this is the second topic that I want to talk to you guys about. It says Niantic reveals Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Now, I made a video about this a while back, so you can go ahead and check that out. But basically, Niantic now has released the new Harry Potter Wizards Unite game. It's supposed to be another AR video, not AR video, but another AR game, I should say, that has to do with something like Pokemon Go. So, I mean, if you want to play this game, you can download it. It should be in your App Store or your Apple Store. If you have iPhone and Android, it'll be in your Google Play Store. If it's not there, I guess you gotta wait for it to come out. So guys, we're gonna jump into more of this video, so stay tuned. Alright, so basically here it says Niantic has fully unveiled Harry Potter Wizards Unite, its next licensed game following the Pokemon Go Phenom, but it's short for Phenomenon. So anyhow, a co-production with Harry Potter-centric publisher Porky Games. The mobile game will allow players to venture the real world as wizards and witches, which is, I think this sounds like it could be something new. And it'll probably be good for Halloween, because witches, wizards, you know. Anyhow, casting spells and entering special challenges to protect the world from Muggle eyes. Alright, so basically here it says, here's now Niantic describes the underlying storyline for Wizards Unite, in which players are a member of the Statue of Secrecy Task Force, a group that works to protect the Ministry of Magic's law that wizards cannot tell Muggles, aka also known as non-magical humans, so that means, I guess, us, that magic exists, or people that don't play the game or don't believe in magic. But anyhow, we're gonna jump into the rest of this. Alright, so a calamity has befallen the wizarding world, causing artifacts, creatures, people, and even memories to mysteriously appear in the Muggle world. Witches and wizards from across the globe must come together to solve the mystery of the calamity, overcome the confounding chaotic magic that surrounds these foundables, and return them to their rightful place, keeping them safe from Muggle eyes. So basically what this means is that we're gonna basically have to get out here and find some sort of I guess spells and everything like that, and put it together as like one piece of a puzzle. And I mean, it'll be just like Pokemon Go. You have to search the world for Pokemon, right? So I mean, we can basically search for, like, you know, different, you know, mysteries and, you know, witches and wizards and everything like that. So I mean, it sounds like it'll be pretty cool. I'm gonna try to download it, and I might actually make this another part of my I might add this on to Pokemon Go or make a second channel. 10 to 1, I probably won't, but I will put this up as all as one channel, because it still has to do with Niantic, and this is Niantic's new game. So since it is, and Pokemon Go is also Niantic's game, I'm going to make it all a part of my one channel. So yeah, it says your journey begins a new recruit of the Statue of Secrecy Task Force, established by the Ministry of Magic and the International Confederation of Wizards for the purpose of investigating and containing the calamity. Alright, so in order to contain the calamity, players must go around the world to find traces of magic and magical items called foundables. These can be located at myriad Muggle locations around the world, sort of like Pokestops and Pokemon Go. So this is basically what it looks like. So basically, it looks like Pokestops that you basically spend to get items and everything like that. Instead, you'll be spending something called foundables. You know, yeah. So basically, you know, it'd be pretty good. Yeah, so like I said, once I download this game and try it out, because there was another game that was something like this made by Niantic. Yeah, it didn't really take too Well, I don't think it was made by Niantic. I think it was made by like another company, but it was like Pokemon Go. But anyway, guys, a lot of these games is coming out because AR is starting to be a big thing, and Niantic is starting to increase AR a lot more. And 2019 is the year of AR. So yeah. So basically, stay tuned for the rest of this video as we get into the rest of this. Alright, so basically it's collecting items at these locations will help to refill spell energy so that wizards and witches can continue to do their thing to protect the important foundables. This will involve tracing lines that appear on screen during AR encounters. Think wild Pokemon battles, but spells, not Pokeballs, and confoundables, not Pokemon. So technically that's what it basically is. Pottermore has more of an explanation on what these are and how they work, as well as more story and details. So basically, this is a video of what it's going to look like. Basically, you got the wizards right here, you got the spells and everything like that. And I guess you got to basically try to catch them. And then the Pokestops that I was talking about, they're called either Muggles or, I forgot exactly what I said. But yeah, basically, well, this would be a Muggle, but the Pokestop thing, I forgot what it's called, but I mentioned it earlier. You have to spend that, and then actually I think you gotta get a spell, so this way it'll trap the Muggles or whatever it is inside, and you know it's gonna be one big new deal with like Pokemon Go. But you know, this is something new, so I mean, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to put this on my channel because I want to learn more about this also, along with you guys. Maybe you guys will download it, and then if you guys like this, like I said, I'm gonna put this up on my channel, and if you guys like it, let me know in the comments below, because I can continue to do this and put this up on my channel. So basically here it says it won't be all Muggle mainstays like Starbucks and that bank outside your office, though. Players will have the chance to experience AR versions of actual Harry Potter locations like Oliver's Wand Shop. No word yet on how Hogwarts will appear. So basically, you won't have to worry about going to like Starbucks and like, you know how certain Pokestops and gyms are, like you got to go to like a Starbucks, or because you know that's where Niantic is basically sponsored. Sponsored locations. You won't have to actually do that. You'll have to actually go to like actual places. Like, I mean, not to say that Starbucks is not an actual place, but it'll be like more of like a actual place that sells Harry Potter items or whatever. It won't be like Starbucks. Oh, it's a gym, but it's an actual Starbucks. You know, but even though Niantic is actually sponsored by Starbucks, or Starbucks is sponsored by Niantic. There you go. You'll have to actually go to these places that actually sells Harry Potter items, or maybe movie theaters that plays the next Harry Potter movie. Anything that has to do with Harry Potter. So I'm guessing that's what they're talking about. If you think otherwise, you can put that in the comments below. You can hit me up on Facebook, because obviously that stuff is down below. And those of you that know me can also put it in Facebook also. But I would prefer you to put it down in the comments below, because it helps my channel out. But so yeah, we're gonna jump into the rest of this. Alright guys, before we get into the last and final part of the video, I want to read this to you. So it says, the game will also launch with multiplayer wizarding challenges that allow friends to group up and take on Death Eaters. So it's basically like taking down tier 5 raid boss or something like that. So it says Dementors and other magical villains. It's like trainer battles, just like I just said, in a sense, although friends will work together, not against each other. Everyone will also be able to choose a magical profession on top of their task force duties to aid them in these challenges. So I think that'd be cool, because that'd be something new. Everybody's talking about Pokemon Go is dead. Well, if you think Pokemon Go is dead, which I don't, this will be a new addition to the Pokemon franchise that's made by Niantic. And yeah, maybe you'll find this helpful, and you can go out there and try something new while still playing Pokemon Go, and maybe even playing Wizards Unite, this new AR game that's made by Niantic. So basically here it says pre-registration is open on the Google Play Store for Android devices. A release date has still not been announced. So maybe it's not in the Google Play Store right away, as of right now, but you can still check, because sometimes they forget to refresh a lot of things, kind of like the raid bosses for Palkia and Dialga. You guys know what I'm talking about as far as that goes. So guys, let's jump into yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is the event I was referring to in the beginning of this video, in the intro. So basically here it says Nintendo brings Pokemon Play Zone to Emerald City Comic Con, as you can see. So we're going to basically get into this, and yeah, we're going to talk more about this. So stay tuned. Alright, so basically here it says, conventions are nerd nirvana. So basically, this is for basically like, you know, basically like nerdy type people that like to go to Comic-Cons. I mean, anybody can go to Comic-Con. I love Comic-Con, but this is basically more nerd based. If you don't know what a Comic-Con is, I've never actually been to one. I've been next to one, if that makes sense. Like, I've been on the outside, like walking past one day or something like that back in New York. But yeah, anyway, I always want to go to a convention. So here it says conventions are nerd nirvana. So basically, if you're in the Seattle area, you can actually attend this. So we're going to basically talk about what this is and what it entails and what it can probably entail. So basically here it says conventions are nerd nirvana. Comic books, anime, and manga, video games, film, and TV shows. These yearly gatherings celebrate a slew of fandoms and announce what's coming next. Now, Nintendo participates in a few each year, with the Emerald City Comic Con taking place in Seattle. Nintendo's appearance is a given. So now, basically from March 14th to the 17th, Nintendo is setting up the Pokemon Play Zone, which is actually just next week at the Hyatt Regency, a 5-minute walk from the Washington State Convention Center. Now, it's free to all, the public and ECCC, which obviously you know it stands for Emerald City Comic Con. Badge holders are all invited to meet Pikachu and Eevee, as well as enjoy some gaming in the form of Pokemon Let's Go and Pokemon Go. So if you're in that area, like obviously you know normally when there's a convention event being held, you know there's obviously going to be some unknown involved or something like that, because there's never a convention where there's ever no unknown. So basically Pokemon Go Convention Center equals unknown if you add those two up. And if you've been ever going to a Comic-Con or some kind of Comic-Con event that has to do with Niantic, Nintendo, anything Pokemon or Pokemon Go, you always know it has to do with some unknown. Kind of like with Rayquaza. And speaking of Rayquaza, I made a video about we were supposed to be getting shiny Rayquaza. Now, Niantic is basically talking about that we're not going to be getting it, but it could be a hidden surprise or something like that. But I say that because Emerald. What is on the cover of Pokemon Emerald, like in the actual handheld games? It's a picture of Rayquaza. So basically, this is the reason why I'm guessing Niantic is actually releasing Rayquaza. But at the same time, we still might be able to get shiny Rayquaza. I'm not saying it's true, and I'm not saying that it's not, but basically Emerald City Comic Con, and we're getting Rayquaza. If you add that up, I mean, we're getting Rayquaza, yes, but it's still a chance we can still get shiny Rayquaza, because a lot of people in social media saying that Niantic has released this, that, and the third kind of Pokemon and didn't mention no shiny, but we end up getting the shiny. So yeah, this is what might be happening. So we might still, there's a chance that we still might be able to get shiny Rayquaza. Yeah, so basically, you know, it's a given. So guys, basically, we gotta keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we get shiny Rayquaza, because I mean, I'm sure a lot of you, like myself, has a ton of Rayquaza. So anyway, guys, if you're in the area, like I said, if you want to be a part of this event, you know, because they get, like I said, they do this year round. You know, I never really attend one because it's always out there, and I always want to do a you know, convention or some kind of Comic-Con convention, whatever. It's like I said, they just put it too far out there so nobody can really get to it. That's why people try to like do whatever they can to get to it. I'm gonna leave it like that. You guys know what I'm referring to. Anyway, hopefully you do, but I'm not gonna mention how. But you guys hopefully know what I'm talking about. But anyway, guys, yes, let's jump into the rest of this video. Alright, so obviously this is what it looks like. Obviously take a picture with Pikachu and Eevee. Yeah, and then it's also, because obviously it has to do with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. So similar to last year's Pokemon Let's Go road trip, visitors to Nintendo's family-friendly zone can play the hit Nintendo Switch games Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Take memorable photos, meet iconic Pokemon Pikachu and Eevee, and have the chance to receive special branded items while supplies last. Now, plus trainers partaking in the demo will be able to explore a small slice of Kanto by using the Pokeball Plus controller, which I made a video about that like a couple months back. So go ahead and check that out if you don't know what it is, or you can just simply Google it, whatever. So they can experience the thrill of throwing a Pokeball, and I've always wanted to do that. But so if you're, like I said, if you're in the area, you can actually do that, or you can just purchase one for yourself and just play with it that way. I don't know. Or you can bring it with you if you're in the area. I don't know. However you want to do it is up to you. But let's jump into the rest of this video. Alright guys, so basically here it says there's also a surprise after playing the demo. The surprise is Pokemon Go trainers who demo the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Pokemon Let's Go Eevee games will also have the chance to encounter Meltan. Now, there's a lot of people that still hasn't done their Meltan quest or can't because of the Ditto. this will be a way to actually get it, but you will have to be in Seattle for this. A newly discovered Pokemon in Pokemon Go. This is great if you haven't picked up either copy of Let's Go yet, and or you still need Meltan candy in your quest for Melmetal. Like myself, I have Melmetal and Meltan. It's just I don't have the shiny form because I still need the Switch in order to get the box to switch Pokemon, and the whole deal with the shiny Meltan coming out of the box and this and that, this and that. So you guys get what I'm saying. So let's jump into the rest of this. Alright, so here, in addition to the games, props and backdrops inspired by the games will be set up for memorable photo opportunities that can be shared on social media. The adorable Pikachu and Eevee costume characters will also make special appearances to snap pics with fans. All in all, it will be a great weekend for Pokemon trainers of all ages. Alright guys, now before I wrap this video up, this is the last part of the video. Before I wrap this video up, I'm going to show you a few pictures right after this, and I'm going to wrap the video up. So basically here it says, speaking from experience, I enjoyed the Pokemon Let's Go road trip stop in Santa Monica, California. If you'll be nearby the Pokemon play zone, I highly recommend going. Meeting Pikachu and Eevee in person and taking photos was an amazing highlight, as was watching the two interact with their surroundings. Doesn't matter if you're an adult or kid, because Pokemon is Pokemon. It brings people together of all ages, obviously. Some people think it's just a kid game, but it's not. It's for anybody who wants to play, just like anything else. Now, it doesn't matter if you're an adult or a kid, these two characters are precious and cuter in person. So, we're going to basically jump into the pictures before I wrap this video up. Alright, so basically here you have the pictures of what's to come on the 14th to the 17th. And yeah, so for those of you that been to a Comic-Con, or you know, that plan on going here, you know, I hope you have fun, and I hope at some point Niantic brings it our way here in like maybe North Jersey or something like that, or maybe to New York or something like that, and you know, we can have fun with it too. But yeah guys, that's basically gonna wrap this video up. Make sure you guys like, comment, sub, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below, smack a like on this video, press the notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest videos. Make sure you turn post notifications on so you can also stay updated on my latest videos. And as always guys, peace and love, stay blessed, keep your head up, and stay humble, and I'm out. Peace.
I met you in a crowd of people. I fell for you, nothing to do.